No video about industrial robots today, but another RPG vlog. Industrial robot video will probably be tomorrow or some other day this week. What I wanted to talk about today is sandbox games and sandboxing, or whatever you want to call it. For those of you who have never heard of that, the idea pretty much describes a world that is in no way prepared by anybody, or a world that you take over and make it your own. So it's a lot like a sandbox or a box of Legos for in that regard. So in the way that you can build in a whole lot of stuff in there. Many people who do sandbox games, let's start the other way around. Many role players grow tired of prepared settings and given systems and all of that, and start to create their own system and their own worlds. And those are often sandbox type games. For me, it is pretty important that the players have a big influence on what is going to happen in the gaming world. So I usually start a group by telling my players that, okay, this is going to be a sandbox game, often again because they have played with me before in these settings, and I give them a general idea of what this world is going to be. So it's going to be a classic fantasy setting but without magic. It's going to be a historical setting, but we are making these and these differences. It's an alternate history setting, or whatever, space punk, whatever you want to call the thing. It's a good idea to give it a name. First of all, names have power. They can give everybody a good idea what is going to happen in this game and what kind of game this is going to be without having to talk too much. And you want to be able to tell others what kind of games you are playing. So a name is probably a good place to start. And then I usually work out what we want to do, what type of game this is going to be, what kind of world this is going to be. And I usually start by creating the starting space. So the village or the space station or the planet or whatever the starting point is. And from there I start projecting that out and creating the whole world. There are others who like to start with a map, for example, and divide it into different realms, if it's like a fantasy type setting, or different areas of influence, and that's also a really good thing. And I usually do that after I've started with my little pile of sand within the big sandbox. Another thing I do is I give a lot of creative control to my players in terms of character creation. And if somebody wants to play a steampunk airship captain, and I didn't really think about having steampunk and airships in my setting, there's a big chance I will include them and just say, okay, that's great. Tell me how these steampunks, how these airships work. Do they work by steampunk steam, so enhanced steam? Is it steam power combined with magic, or whatever is it? Alternate physics, because we all know that most steampunk machines would never work in reality. What is it that you want, dear player? And I usually get really, really good feedback. And so I often start with my starting point and then stitch together things that I really want in the gaming world, plus the things that my players come up with. And we then extend the gaming world as the players are traveling through it or are discovering parts of it. And there are a whole lot of really, really good games you can play in settings like this. This is just a really short introduction into what sandbox games are in general, or what my definition of it is. I know that a lot of people are playing them and or are liking this kind of role-playing, and others have not really tried it. And I really didn't think much of it until I tried it, mostly because of boredom. And I think it gives a whole new level to this creative storytelling experience that we call role-playing games. So, just a quick introduction, as I said. I will probably make a few more videos on this topic, and so if you're interested, if you have any experiences, leave a comment. Like the video if you like it, subscribe to the All for Geek Alliance, and we will see you tomorrow, either here or on my personal channel with the promised industrial robot shenanigans. Have a nice day. This was Daily December, I think it's the 9th, but I'm not sure. Let me just check. It's the 9th, Daily December, day 9. Signing off. See you tomorrow. Bye.